Hello everyone, welcome back to the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges. So we actually got two decent challenges this week. I'm going to show you which one we're doing first. They're called Got a Quota to Keep, and the other one's No Time for Detours. Now this one is for Hunk and Tofu, and this is one of my favorite challenges because all it does is just kill everything. That's all you have to do, just kill everything in your path. No time limits, no item limits, nothing like that. The only conditions are you can't use Uromochi or Cognac, otherwise you can use any character you want. So this was actually pretty easy to do. And the other one is No Time for Detours, but we'll talk about that one later. First, we're going to do this one with Flan, because that's the easiest way to do that challenge. Just kill everything with Flan. She has the Gatling gun, she has the spark shots, so just kill everything in your path. You can use, oh yeah, I said you can use Cognac. Hunk does work pretty well also, but I'd rather stick to Flan. Just make it easy. I've got the fan turned on so that I don't burn to death, because it is now the time when we are getting 90 and 80 degree temperatures, and even though it's not 90 degrees outside right now, it's 67 inside the room, it feels like 80. So usually I switch the fan off or switch it into another direction, but I actually need it here so that I don't melt. Hopefully the microphone won't pick it up. So this will only take like a quick 10 minutes or so, and then we'll jump off into the other challenge. So since your goal is to kill everything, get 40 kills, just show no mercy to the enemies at all.
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
How are you all today? I had to attend jury duty, but thankfully the case settled without a need for jurors, and we got out of there like around 11 a.m. Thank God. So that was a pleasant surprise. And after that, we actually went to check out the Round 1 arcade in downtown Philly. That's where the judicial court is. So after I got out of the court building, I went down to Round 1 in the Fashion District and played some games. Played Street Fighter 6 arcade, and I might actually have to get that game now because I was watching playthroughs a couple months ago. The streamer I watch, him doing playthroughs on Saturday, the multiplayer stuff, and I'm usually not a fighting games fan, so I didn't really pay it that much attention besides, just rooting for one party or another. But I played that game in the arcade. It is actually pretty damn good. I didn't know how good it was until I played it myself. Now that I have, I actually might have to get that game and see if I can play some multiplayer. It is actually pretty good, and I was almost getting close to beating the game too on one try. I was playing on normal, rather than hardcore, because I don't like to play hard difficulties in fighting games, but normal's fine for me. I'm not a fighting games expert, so normal's more than enough challenges. He's got no foot. Did you notice that he's got no foot? Just a stump like a pirate. Yeah, so here they come. You gotta keep charging it. Motherfucker! Alright, let's retreat. Speed of hasty retreat to that mess right there. Ooh. Oh, she's gonna come over here so we can electrocute her ass. As long as the dogs don't come in here, I don't think they can. Come on, you can't bust open the door? Really? Yeah, I was on my 5th opponent, and wouldn't you know it, I lost to freaking Zangief. It would be him, wouldn't it? Of course it would be that Russian bastard who actually takes me down. Freaking ass Zangief. I was tempted to continue, but I'd only put $11 in the cart, so I wanted to try some of the other games. So I just let it go. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can beat him. It would be Zangief, right? Of course it would be. I beat Ryu, I beat some of the other characters too, and of course it will be freaking Zangief that finally stops Cammy in her tracks. Freaking Russian bastard. Funny thing is, I actually should have just used the additional credit and try to beat the game, because one of the next machines that I went to play was the actually, I think the very next one I went to play was Injustice arcade version. Man, that game sucks. That game is bullshit. Not because it's hard, but because it just sucks. Like, you don't even move your character moves automatically. All you can do is just press the buttons and use a few attacks against them. And they've got this card system I don't understand. Apparently to give you like bonus characters, a bunch of shit like that. I did not know what the hell I was doing. It took me like 3 minutes to figure out the game. Because it's very different from Injustice. I've played Injustice on the PS4. I was gonna say PS3, it's PS4. But yeah, it's just this is one of the rare occasions in which the arcade experience is actually a very significant downgrade for the console experience. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. Who thinks that's fun? You can't even move your character. They move automatically. It's like the game is half playing itself. No idea what they were thinking of that one, so that one was not good. I finally played Street Fighter the Third Strike. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. It was okay. It was decent. Don't really like the art style that much. I don't know, something about it just doesn't seem right. They did have Super Street Fighter 2, which used to be one of my favorite arcade machines, but I'll try it next time. I already have Super Street Fighter 2 at home on the Super NES Mini, so it's not a big deal, but I used to play the hell out of that game when I was growing up. We had this pizza place in North Philly that we would go to sometimes after school. My folks would take me there, go after school, and yeah, while we waited around for the pizza, we'd order. I mean, I'd actually spend some time playing Super Street Fighter 2, and Fatal Fury 2, and occasionally Samurai Showdown. Oh, and the X-Men game, that was a good one too. The X-Men game, that was very fun. Yeah, that was how I first got interested in Super Street Fighter 2 until I got it on the Super NES. So yeah, I'd love to try that machine again, but Third Strike was cool. It was cool. Oh, let me unequip this. We don't want any accidents with those. It was cool. It was decent, but my favorite was by far Street Fighter 6. Pretty awesome. Like I said, I might actually take it the game now, but I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I usually don't like fighting games, unless it's like some rare occasion, like the Persona fighting games. Those were right. Mortal Kombat occasionally I like. I've tried playing Killer Instinct here and there, so normally I'm not a big fighting games fan. The last Tekken game I played was 2, but yeah, it's actually oh shit, we still got some. Get the hell out of here, Flan. God damn, I didn't even see them there. They're so dark. Oh, we can do it through the door. Hell yeah. Get out of my way, fools. God damn! Shit. You know what, just for that, you fucking fool. I'm not letting you live after that, you piece of shit. Okay, at least Flan can still run, even though she looks now like a block of cheese. That totally looks like a block of cheese, doesn't it? Swiss cheese. I also played Mario Kart GPX, the arcade version of Mario Kart. It was actually pretty decent, but the only thing is, it's hard to control. That's the only thing that's very hard to control. And I had no idea Pac-Man was the character in the game. They also have a cool feature where they take a picture of your face and then substitute like the character's hair or hat around it. I got stuck with Princess Peach because I waited too long to make my selection. I was gonna do either Pac-Man or Yoshi, and I got stuck with Peach. It was decent, but it has some characters obviously that aren't in it, like Pac-Man. Has some stages that aren't in it, specifically for the machine. But it's I never gotten used to that steering wheel controller. It's just very difficult to control, so I don't like it. Other than that, it's fine. There was a Rabbids game, you know, the Rabbids from Rayman shooter I did not get to try out. And there was a Tomb Raider game which probably was a shooter. I might have wanted to try that, but unfortunately it was out of order. And also that machine to try to win some Kirby's, one of those claw machines was out of order, so I cannot use that one. I wanted to try that one specifically because it was the cheapest one, and also I like Kirby, but it was out of order, so all in all, it was a nice experience. Damn, I said this was going to take like 10 minutes, we're already in 11. Since we're going so slow. Fine, it'll take 20. 10, 20, what's the difference? We're still going to get it at the end. This is by far the easiest challenge they can ever give you for the weekly challenges. As far as Hunko Tofu, literally just kill everything in your path. We gotta stun this bastard a couple times. They are Tekken 7 at the round 1. I think I want to try that eventually, but I'm not a big Tekken fan, so I'm not really familiar with what the best strategies are and everything. With Street Fighter, I do a little bit of button mashing, but I also know how to play Street Fighter from playing Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2. So I'm not completely blind in that regard. And I've also played 4 on the PS3, so...
What the hell, Hunk? You're late for extraction.
Even though I'm not a big fighting games fan, I kinda do know what I'm doing in Street Fighter. And I think it's still by far the most fun to play. I think it's more fun than Tekken. Or Mortal Kombat or stuff like that. Be careful of the liquor here. He's to your left so you don't see him, but you damn well hear him. Also remember in the PS5 version, Mr. X's location is swapped. So usually he's in the PS4 version he will come out there to the balcony or the railing. He's actually in the locker rooms now, as you've seen multiple times. So always make sure you got something to deal with him. Don't step in there until you've taken care of this zombie, because he will smash you. Mr. X is just there waiting for you. I think you want to keep this in between you and him, so you can use it kind of like a barrier. Just shooting him in the chest doesn't stun him, but it does kind of make him hesitate for a couple seconds. That'll give you more than enough time that you need to deal with the plants. So yeah, all in all, round 1 was a pretty fun experience. I thought about renting the bowling alley and renting a lane, but I wasn't sure how much it was, and I was short on time already. I've already been exploring downtown Center City for quite a while, so I didn't want to risk like taking another half hour to finish my day, but all in all, pretty fun place. I think we need more places like that. Makes me wish they hadn't canceled the one in Chamonix. They were supposed to put one in Chamonix, Mo, and Ben Salem, and it got canceled because of the pandemic, and instead it became a frickin' medical clinic that nobody uses. Actually, I don't think it's even open. I think they just were supposed to open a medical clinic and they didn't, so the space is just sitting there empty and unused. It would have been better off as a round one. It could have attracted a lot of necessary business that they need for that mall to survive there. But the pandemic happened and things fell through, so it is what it is. I took an Uber back and forth. To and from downtown Center City. It cost quite a bit of money, but it was probably worth it to not have to take the subway. The L, the SEPTA L. Damn, he's going wild down there. Funny how they don't bother Mr. X. It's fine for them to attack you all they want, but they don't attack him for some reason. Even though he attacks them. Remember, we're gonna stun him here so that we have some extra time. We should have the accomplishment already, the challenge, since we've killed more than 40 enemies, I assume. Oh yeah, here he comes. Hit him right through the window. Dance, puppet boy, dance. There you go. Now we can just kill all these freaks and just get the hell out of here. Since accuracy is not a problem, you don't even have to shoot at the... You don't even have to shoot at the targets, just shoot at the ground. Damn, it totaled his head. Ooh, let's get rid of him. Really? Fucker. I want to lure him over here so that we have time to kill the zombies. Just in case we should need a bit more to add to our tally. Nope. Jackass. You're gonna fry. You walked right into my trap, you fool. If you can get him to whiff like that, he's vulnerable, so... You know what, fuck it, let's do it. Look at all that dead zombie ass. So yeah, round one was fun and I hope to go over there again. Probably not immediately, but eventually. And we made it. 18 minutes. And one of them was just talking, so... There we go, I'm not counting all the talking we did at the beginning, so we made it. Easy challenge, huh? This is literally the easiest challenge they can ever give you on the weekly challenges for Toph and Hunk. Almost makes you want to do it with Toph, with a Hunk instead. Just to have it be slightly challenging, but look at that, 16 minutes, 21 seconds. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all, so... That should be one weekly challenge down. I'm sure there's gonna be some Japanese maniacs that did it in like 9 minutes or something. They always do. Oh, I also saw that House of the Dead arcade machine over in round 1. I've never played House of the Dead at all, so I'm not real familiar with it, but I was tempted to try it though. I'll probably try it next time. The good thing, it was also empty too, since it was a weekday and it was the middle of the day, so you don't have to worry about the place being packed. It was that's probably the best time to go, because it's pretty mellow. You know, you can just sit back and enjoy your games. You don't have to worry about a bunch of hooligans being around you or whatever. It's pretty decent, pretty poggers, as Chuck E. Cheese would say. Or what's his name? Charles E. Cheese? Is that the mascot's name? Alright, there you go. Flan, 16 minutes. Accuracy went to shit, but that's because we were using the Gatling gun. We killed 68 enemies. Hell yeah. We never healed because Flan has no health. Damage 3 times. You used everything pretty much. Spark shot, rocket launcher, minigun, flash grenade. Yeah, there you go. Very easy challenge if you want to do it. It is by far the easiest challenge you can ever do. So I'm gonna take a look at how we rank. So far, 206 players that completed it. I expect that number to grow a lot by the end of the week, because this is pretty easy challenge. If you have even minimal skill with Resident Evil, you can do it. They have a lot of machines in there. Some machines I never even heard of. Racing games and prize awarding games. Not just claw machines, but different types. Oh wow, so actually other people who've done it with Flan have actually taken a lot more time. Look at that, that person right there took 22 minutes. I don't know what the hell they were doing that it took so long, but it took them 22 minutes. Got 12 minutes. Okay, so, oh, look at this one. 32 minutes. What the fuck were you doing with Hunk? 17, 22, 30. Alright, so there's not really that many low ones. Here you go. Someone from a PRT. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea which country that is. But they did it in 9 minutes. There you go. Japan, 9 minutes. So a good mixture of times. Most people take more than a few minutes to do it. We're not going to go through all of them because that's a lot of people. But there you go. Hope that gives you an idea of how to do the Tofu Weekly Challenge. I think Flan is definitely the best option. If you want to make it slightly challenging, go for Tofu. Go for Hunk then. Go for Hunk if you want. But I think Tofu is the better option. The Flan Tofu. She just makes it a lot easier with all that heavy firepower she has, especially towards the end when you can just wipe out enemies with the rocket launcher. Makes it for a much more relaxing playthrough, and it gets you that challenge very, very easily. So we're going to reset, and in just a few minutes I'm going to try to tackle the other weekly challenge, which is actually a bit more complicated than that one. That one actually takes some skill and strategizing on your part. So see you in a bit.